With that, I'll introduce Harris Howerton.
Thank you, Gary. That's very good. The economy and the e-commerce challenge, the two biggest factors impacting the retailer's bottom line. The effect that a depressed economy has on retailers is pretty well obvious, somewhat predictable. What's most interesting is the direction that retailers go emerging from a down economy. Well, here we are. Think in terms of the shape of an hourglass. The upper end represents the high-end consumers, doing very well post-Great Recession. And there to meet the needs are the high-end luxury retailers on the grow and looking for space in the best of locations. The trophy corners, the big malls, their outlots, and the most visible, easy access, standalone locations. The slender middle represents the mid-price players, an array of retailers that are vying for what's left of the middle-class dollars, now affected by the trending middle-class frugality and the middle-class flight to discounters. The other end of the hourglass, and moving at breakneck speed, are the discounters, the off-price apparel, and the dollar stores. The top 5 national chains have averaged about 2,000 new units annually for the past 3 years and intend on keeping that pace in 2014. Some dollar stores are even improving existing locations, including frozen and refrigerated space, so that they can catch some of the consumable goods market share. Discounters and off-price apparel like Sam's Club, Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Dress Barn, they're on the grow. They have been for the last few years as well, and they plan on more of the same in 2014. Then there's the impact of e-commerce. This is the #1 threat to the brick-and-mortar retailers, especially for the traditional hard goods retailers. The fast thinkers have already adopted the fulfillment centers or in-store pickup delivery system. We've seen this with JCPenney, Macy's, Walmart, etc. By now, most of them, even Home Depot and Lowe's, will get your DIY goods together and tools gathered up and ready for pickup. Announced just a week ago, Home Depot is investing $300 million building 3 million square feet of fulfillment center space in 3 locations. This, of course, is the best next thing the retailer can do short of home delivery to join the e-commerce market share. And if all goes as planned, the consumer goes to pick up the electronic order and thinks of something else that they need or want while they're there in the store. In the next couple of years, Amazon's aggressive expansion of its supply chain network as the e-commerce trend accelerates will be expanding its 55 million square foot distribution centers to 90 million square feet by 2016. So what does all this mean? Well, retailers all need to adopt the omni-channel approach of the bricks and clicks marketplace. Kohl's, for example, which has been expanding at a rate of about 60 new stores per year, they've changed course. They're focusing instead on its e-commerce supply chain platform. But really, e-commerce will never replace our time-honored shopping trips to the malls, the shops, the sales. Mothers will pass on to their daughters the art of smart, sale-savvy, coupon compounding, buy one, get ones, Kohl's cash and rebate, the more you buy, the more you save tradition for generations to come. Now on to the business of being a landlord in Evansville metropolitan area. Where do the shoppers want to shop? Well, that would be the most visible, easy in, easy out, well-maintained, and attractive locations. Albeit slow, there is a measurable growth in the retail sector, and it's expected to continue through 2014. In order to attract or to retain your tenants, landlords need to keep up, spruce up, and reface their properties. Simply lowering the rent doesn't cut it. Sometimes it takes new energy, new money or capital investment, new ownership to rekindle the excitement and the attraction of a property for both the tenant and, of course, the shoppers. Annually, Eastland Mall attracts more visitors to our community than Mesker Park, the Evansville Philharmonic, and the Ford Center combined. Macerich, the owner of Eastland Mall, put their initiative into action about 2 years ago. Eastland Mall has always been a major contributor to the city of Evansville by bringing new businesses and jobs to the market. In the past 24 months, the mall has brought to Evansville 7 new market retailers. An 8th new market retailer is currently under construction. Vision Works anticipates being open by mid-March. In 2013 alone, the corporate ownership entity of Eastland Mall invested $1.4 million in capital improvements into the mall and intends another $1.6 million in capital improvements here in 2014. Over the past 2 years, Eastland Mall has been working to reposition itself in the regional market as the community's mall. The mall has and will continue to be the host of various types of events providing support to our community and those in need, as evidenced by the recent announcement that the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure will return to the mall. At another location, Jeff Agan, an experienced developer, saw an opportunity. Jeff grabbed the bull by the horns and purchased the Lawndale Shopping Center. His plan is to do what he did some years ago to the Youngstown Shopping Center in Jeffersonville, Indiana. That center was 185,000 square feet of leaking roof, general disrepair, and was limping along with a 68% vacancy rate. Jeff's feelings about Lawndale is that the center has an excellent layout. His research shows that South Green River Road continues to show improvement in traffic count, has recognition, and is experiencing an absorption of vacant space. He feels no need to alter use or repurpose away from retail for those and other reasons. So far, so good. Jeff's kicked around a few ideas, and he's got some people close to being on the hook. As of about 2 weeks ago, we were given the privilege and the pleasure to announce yet a contract was inked. We hereby announce that Overstock Furniture will move into approximately 35,000 square feet of space formerly occupied by Sears Home Store. So we proudly welcome a new newcomer Overstock Furniture, and a hearty thank you and a welcome to Evansville's Jeff Agan and his forward-thinking organization. Now a few predictions. Thank you very much. Predictions. Shopping at the malls and shops will continue to be one of Kathy Briscoe's favorite pastimes. There will continue to be an annual 15 to 17% increase in e-commerce shopping. And as you are shopping, notice more Made in America labels and product claims. Thank you.